Ha!
Ah!
There we go. A long opening though.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. It gives everybody time to join in and everything like that.
Yep.
So
I like the much more quiet. It's not like because I wear earphones and I do appreciate not having my eardrums blasted off whenever we have the opening song.
right. Good evening, Bob. Yeah, I went through and fixed all of the little problems I had with the opening credits. That frozen sequence where in the opening we had like we were both like it was Pepper and me. And we're both like, then all of a sudden Pepper goes like he waves all of a sudden. It was like frozen for like I don't know what was going on. So I fixed that. I fixed our little what is Quack, and I fixed all of our names so that they're in the sequence of the people who are here the most. That was what I felt was fair. Like I'm here most of the time, you're here the second most of the time. So I figured that was an okay order, but it felt uncomfortable making me first. So
yeah, I have no problem with that.
I figured you didn't, but it seemed the most fair, and it'd be weird if I didn't do it. I don't know. Anyway, we also now have a 4.5 minute countdown to start.
Yeah, to give people time to come in, which is much better, I think.
I think so too. So anyway, so yeah, and then I fixed all the little stupid stuff. The end credits are not fixed, so make sure you pull your headphones off before we roll the end credits.
Thanks for the heads up. Otherwise, I would have been okay. We're gonna get to the end credits, and oh my god!
I'm going through them next. But I need to do some fixes. Like for one, on the memoriam, I want to put your dad's name if you're willing or if you're interested.
Sure.
If so, I don't know what your dad's name is, so I need to add that.
Yeah.
So just text me that at some point in time, and I'll add that in. But I'll bring its volume down too, so that because of course my dad's name's in there. And if you've ever wondered, David,
someone joining us.
David's joining us.
I am here.
If you have, if you've ever, I've completely forgotten. Oh, the other person who's there is a guy who used to be of the one of the people. Did you just lose? Oh no, you're just having various lighting issues. It looks like your lights are getting dimmer and brighter.
Mine?
Yeah, I think it's the iris of your camera. Anyway, Mark Whitfield. Mark Whitfield was one of my Tamerlan fans, and he was always with me online with Tamerlan. But he was somebody who was a British military officer, and he'd gotten something in Desert Storm or something like that. He'd gotten some kind of ailment, and he recently passed. And he was so cool, and I liked him so much, and I was kind of bummed. So he's in that, if you've ever wondered what the memoriam is with that Mark Beauregard Whitfield, because Beauregard was his nickname.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
So he's a Tamerlan person. So good evening, Brent. Brent, did you see our new opening credits? Because we gave you 5 whole minutes to get here. Do we think that that's too long, or is that good?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
That's pretty standard.
Oh, well, I have no earthly idea. Well, tomorrow morning you'll see them again because I've updated the opening. So how you doing there, David?
Terrible as usual.
All right. Well, that's always nice. At least you're consistent.
Yup.
All right. Well, I'm still working on the same thing I was working on before, which is striping roads. But I'm going to take a break here in a second and go say goodnight to the kiddo and things like that. But I will come back in a moment.
Okie dokie. Smoky. Hi, David. How are you?
Terrible. I just got out of work. Eating.
Ah,
How about you?
I'm alive.
Smelling it off and on too. I think that I have to do something.
Getting things drawn. I guess I did not do.
I like how Falcons is looking up there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to work on Commander Quackers. Yes, here it is.
Right. Yo to yo. Deep Thoriat. I don't know what Deep Thoriat is.
Did I miss somebody?
You got two people on now. We got Deep and we got Sarge. Who's going straight to bed, I think. So there's that. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling kind of bad because I was actually talking to other people today about that. Big exciting day? Or big day in a good way? What is this stream? We're an art collective. So what we do is this is an accountability stream. We keep ourselves accountable by doing our work with each other and streaming. And we talk to people and you guys keep us company and we keep you company. And oh, you're testifying at the state legislature. Good heavens. It is a big day for you, Sarge. So that's what we do here is it's accountability. If you wanted to start, drawing with us, we'll answer questions. We'll talk to you, whatever, keep you company. We'll be on for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, so Guy and I both have a comic that we draw. Guy is drawing Bellatrix Rising, and I am drawing Armageddon Divinity. And this is kind of how we keep ourselves on track. But it's opened up so that if you have anything that you've been wanting to do, or, you want to get into art, or you have any questions, you can ask in this stream and we will answer to the best of our ability.
Right? Good night, Sarge. Good luck. I'm hoping you do really well tomorrow. I'm sure you'll do really well tomorrow. I don't even know why I'm hoping. Hope everything goes well is what I'm trying to say. I'll show you a sample of the work that I do. Once I find it.
Which convention in Kansas City?
There we go. That's my comic.
What's the convention called?
Topeka. Just down the road. I guess relatively speaking, it kind of is. I mean, we talk about, some of the people who've been on here before, like Ghost Hand, who came in from Brazil. And we had Hone and
by the way, I have not seen Hone in a hot minute. Is he
I know,
doing
right?
okay?
I don't know. They're in Thailand. So I don't know where they are. I hope they're okay.
Yeah, same here.
But I mean, we also had your buddy Cat came in from, wasn't he from UK?
Yeah, he's from Britain.
UK.
Yeah.
Mhm.
London. I think he's a Londoner.
Right?
Great Overland Comic Convention, huh?
So, compared to all of those guys, yeah, these guys are right next door. Topeka's right next door to Denver at that point. Tess is from Australia, yeah.
Yep. Melon's California.
Mm-hmm.
So we get people from all over.
Right. So, by the way, I don't know if we talked about this, but these stripes are 3 meters long, right? And the width of the road is 3 meters, which means that the stripes going down the middle of the road are as long as the road is wide, or as the lane is wide, which is not the way it looks when you're driving down the road. It so doesn't look like that at all. That's a thing for today. That's your bit for today. All right.
Okay, I like this picture of Commander Quackers.
You're cracking me up with Commander Quackers. I'm just going to say that now. I love that. Melon, we were just talking about you. Well, we were just We were acknowledging that you are not from Colorado. Is what we were really doing.
Yeah, don't make it sound like we were.
Right?
Oh. But we were talking about, where different
We're
people
talking about where all
hailed
of the
from.
people who usually hang out here were from. Yeah. So it's good to see you, though. This is because Brent was talking about us going to the Kansas convention.
Great Overland Comic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was I doing? What the heck was I doing? Oh, you mean
I don't know.
Nobody knows what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm drawing a duck in a spacesuit.
Yeah, I made it up on 72nd ones now. For no real reason. You have the sniffles there, David?
I got a nosebleed.
Oh, you got a nosebleed there, David?
I also think I re-sicked myself by standing out in the cold weather for too long on Saturday.
Chit-chatting away.
Yup.
I'm not going to fault you on that one, Bob. It does kind of look like 80th and Wadsworth, but I know that I was just looking at this and 80th and Wadsworth has the little dotted lines indicating lanes. So there's that. And this is going to be, because it's actually like 2/3 of a meter, so yeah.
Need to come down.
At least you're consistent. You getting rid of all of them in there? Goofball.
What's going on?
George, he's knocking over. So it's the retainer cups. You know, my wife puts her retainer in these cups, and she puts them in the medicine cabinet during the day so that George won't get to them. And now George is doing the thing where he's sticking his face in these cups and he's looking around and he's got the cup around his face. He's such a screwball. Weirdo. He is such a weirdo. He is who he is. Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely 72nd, but it's what I was this in
Hi,
the intersection.
Tessa.
We were talking about Tessa too, in a good way.
Yeah.
In a good.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
we were talking about
international people,
we were talking about all the
Yeah.
people from all over the place that are on the stream, different spots.
okay, the duck pond is now the mission patch.
Are you cold over there? Oh, the duck pond's the mission patch. Sweet. You have now invented the mission patch. Yeah, I was bummed that I didn't make it to the thing, the RTG thing, but on the flip side, I barely made it through the game. I was so zonked. I was tired. I dealt with kids all day long. They weren't bad kids. I had a good batch, but they were still tiring.
Oh, they're kids, you know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Tessa. Oh, okay. So we use a program called Restream, and it's at restream.io. And once we've linked it to all of the accounts, of which Cayen has about half the accounts and I have about half the accounts, it connects to all of those accounts and then pulls all the data off of there as well, and then pulls it back in onto the on-screen on-screen chat there.
Yeah,
And
so
then
we're able to take about 6 or 7 different chat rooms and combine them into a single chat room.
Yep. And at the bottom left, you guys have an icon to indicate where you're from. So you can see that Bob's coming in from Facebook, and the rest of you guys are coming in from Twitch at the moment, including Brent, who's coming in from the Twitch side, but he's got a Facebook side that he comes in too. And if they come in on YouTube, you'll get the YouTube icon too. And you have a message coming in, Cayen, from Melon. You're weird. Says the guy who just meowed at you. I mean, to be fair. Yep. So there's Brent over on YouTube. Brent is a IT tech, and he's super good at all of the IT stuff. So he also helps us kind of run herd on all of these things.
Yeah, and that's the other nice thing with collabs is, like, Guy and I both are able to manage this stream, but then, like, David, we can send him a link and bring him in as a guest, and he can actually share his screen if he so wishes and all that, so everybody can kind of collaborate on the stream.
Yeah, I mean, Cayen was using OBS for a while, but he's having problems with OBS. So usually anybody who joins us just has one OBS screen, like I've got, where I'm changing back and forth between just like everybody else who uses OBS. Cayen's bringing in his second screen because it's just easier for him to handle. So he gets 2 squares. But if we were to bring David in, he'd get a square down here too. We can have up to 10 people on the stream at any given point in time. So
I've been known to draw.
Yep. Brent has joined in before as well.
And he likes to show off his 3D printer, and it is awesome.
The only drawback that I can see is if we were to, let's say, bring you on, we only have 2 remaining open slots. So we could put, 2 of your streams in those 2 open slots, but then we can't put any more without taking our slots out. So, because we can go up to, because we didn't pay for the big package, we only paid for like the medium package. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 11. We can have up to 11, and right now we're running 9. Oh, hey, they give us a switch so we can actually view it out on what it is. That's kind of cool. We're still not quite going out on Quasar Art Collective, though. I don't know why.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, we haven't been. It won't. It's been seized up since then, and I'm not sure whether we're actually doing that or not. I don't know if we're broadcasting or not.
We should figure that out.
Yep. So I did know, though, that said, Tess, there was a way that Colton did it where he linked his streams out and broadcast on his streams too. So there is a way to do it. I just don't quite know how. So there's a way to do it, though. You're getting incoming on your DMs.
Okay.
Oh, sometimes Brent will broadcast from one of his 3D printer cameras, and I will put it up on my stream in a sub window, and we'll just when it's just Brent and me or whatever, because it's usually a very small window in the like bottom corner or whatever, but we can sometimes bring in Brent's cameras.
Yeah, the nice thing with all of this is it allows that, let's say at some point we have an artist that we want to bring on, like Kat. Kat has her own webcomic, and so she is really good with Clip Studio, and she'll start to explain how Clip Studio can work and different tools we can use with it, and she can bring up her screen and show all of the fun, and both of us just sit here going,
wow, we're so not worthy. It happens all the time. We're like, we're not worthy.
I'm eating glue.
Right.
I'll drop him.
Yeah, it was so cool. Ah.
Okay. Commander Quackers looks really good.
I like Commander Quackers. He's killing me. Andy and I were talking about like you and me and all the things that we're trying to do here and stuff, and I was like, well, Cayen was having kind of a rough time, and we're trying to keep ourselves accountable. And he goes, "You're trying to keep Cayen accountable? That guy never stops drawing. Why are you trying to keep him accountable?" And I'm like, no, actually, I'm trying to go the other direction. Keep him from burning himself out.
Yeah.
That's a different story. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's different levels of accountability here.
Really? Yep.
Now, which eye do you think is better? Do you think that one where it looks like a human eye, or that one?
That one.
More cartoony? Yeah, actually, I agree with you.
Yeah, he looks better that way. Yep. Cayen has a Co-5 for those. Oh. Did our background change? We changed our background. I changed the background. Crap. We used an older background where before it said all the things. It used to say all the things. And then I killed that background. I'm so sorry.
We need to get that background back.
I'll fix that background now. Because they made the duck pond. Duck pond was cool. But we need it to say these things. Did you want your PayPal me, or did you want to do a Ko-Fi?
Do the Ko-Fi.
Okay.
And I recently discovered that Patreon has started allowing video clips in it.
Oh, man.
And that really blew my mind.
As opposed to your ears, which is what just happened with...
Sorry, I sneezed.
That's okay.
Okay, what's the address for that?
It is... Hang on. co-fi.com/Cayen, Cayen.
Oh, thank you, Tessa. And thank you, Melon, because you were the one that got me into that.
And thank you, Nightbot, for being handy.
Thank you, Nightbot. I think Melon just fired off your Nightbot.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
which is cool.
Oh, they have a red beak.
You
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
here to say hi and show everybody your butt? Because that's an important thing for you to do because you're a cat.
Are we being visited?
We're being visited. So, because Dove's been sick, we've been keeping George out of the bedroom, out of our bedroom, which is making him feel very inadequate. There we go. So George is feeling super not loved and super inadequate,
And nothing is right in Whoville, and
you smell a little bit like coffee, which makes me wonder if you got into the coffee downstairs.
well, that's going to make the Midnight Crazies interesting.
Extra crazy. Yeah. Weirdo. You're so weird. You get into the weirdest stuff. Oh, here, I'm gonna. There. You can now say hi to everybody. Be part of the stream. Uh-oh. No, I have not heard about the VTuber and artist drama going on Twitter. Well, maybe we have. I don't know. Maybe, who knows?
I haven't. This is news to me.
You said you were a fur baby. Tessa likes you. We all like you. Yeah, it took some time though, and I think my carpet's going to be permanently stained because he's a goofball. Good boy. You're a good boy. No, don't knock anything over. Anything else. Don't knock anything else over. All right, we were fixing this problem. He's like, but I'm not done getting scritches. Yeah, well, but I got work to do, so you can deal. A VTuber DMs artists that follow them the moment they follow this lengthy message on why they won't commission them. That's funny. That's so, like, as soon as the YouTuber, this is you saying you're just.
This is. It sounds like drama, which.
Okay, but don't sit on my monitor. Kitty butt. That's all we get is kitty butt. It's so funny because if you scratch his back spine here, his legs are compelled. That's all right. I don't think he cares.
Yeah.
His back legs are totally compelled to stand up. Makes it hard for make him sit down. Sit down. Work. There we go. If they gave artists in their account. Oh, so like preemptive? So like they're sending them the message as soon as they follow saying they won't commission them?
That's okay.
Like if I follow. Oh, that's presumptuous. That's remarkably presumptuous. Okay, but George, as much as I love you, and I really do love you, we're going to have to get to work at some point here. Okay, now you get back to work. Are you going to let me get back to work now?
No, never.
No. Now I have a kitty butt. Right? My entire job in life is to love that cat. That's it. That's my entire job. I have no other reason to live
Other than to give him scritches and love.
than to give him scritches, and that is his existence. That is totally my existence and his, and everything's fine. As long as we're doing that, we're good. Because I like the duck pond. I think Melon's DMing the story to us. I like that you put him in like a flight jacket.
Yeah.
I'm entertained by all of this.
I also gave him more. I updated his color scheme from that and made him more of a mallard.
Right? There we go. Check it. No, we fixed it. All right.
That's wow, 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 wow.
You know, I was talking to Andy, and I realized I've been doing this stream since just before COVID, but like 3 months, 4 months before COVID, 4 months before COVID, because we started it in December of 19. It was very interesting. Nothing more about that other than I've been doing this for a while. So we were making all these jokes about how, you know, I was going to get all of these viewers and we were going to get so super popular, and we're here. But the thing was that, like, in the beginning, it was like, yeah, we could do that. That'd be great. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with where we are. I'd kind of rather have people I know and like on the stream, you know, rather than just a ton of viewers.
Well, but having a ton of viewers is fine too.
Yeah, both of those things are totally acceptable. There's nothing
it's
wrong
not our
with
push.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to kind of get myself to the point where I get it and I'm okay with it, you know? I like having the people. I like these people I like the people who are here because they're really fun and interesting to talk to. I'm sure we will have other people who are also interesting to talk to. I feel like I'm just kind of... The Twitter crop is back.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
So Twitter... way back in the day, it used to show the entire picture. Let's say you put a bigger picture on there. Well, then they decided to start cropping the picture, and the crop was really weird. And then they decided to not do the crop anymore and go back to the full picture.
Oh,
And now under Musk, they've gone back to cropping the picture.
okay, gotcha. All right.
That's true. Yeah, that looks better.
Thirteen and a half meters. There's 26, 27. Oh, hey, that's convenient. Yeah, 100 pixels to the meter. I know that, but I didn't know that in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like when we started this in 2019, we didn't know. We were just like, oh, we could with Restream, we can really push our following and stuff like that. And this was Pepper and me talking about this because we brought in Cayen in like
Later.
March. Yeah. But relative to the beginning of relative to now, it was at the beginning. Yeah, but it was just, but when talking about the first days, the whole idea was to make it an accountability so we would be forced to continue to work and not, screw ourselves up.
I think for the most part, we've done a good job with it.
I concur.
Try that. How does this look? Whoop.
I think we've done actually really well, considering that we had no idea what we were doing.
And we still don't have any idea.
No, but we're much more comfortable with not having any idea what we're doing.
Yeah, this is also true.
We're all like really good now. We don't have any idea. We're fine with that. You still out there, David?
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 What?
Oh, okay, good. We're just making sure you're not dead.
I'm very tired. I think I might just go to sleep soon.
Yeah, I think you sound like it. You sound like you were just losing it over there.
Like I said, I think I re-sicked myself.
That's not good. Oh, I appreciate that, Tessa. Actually, I'm really glad you said that because, of course, I can't deal with headphones at all. So I can't do what Cayen's doing. And wearing...
Oh, no! No!
What'd you do?
Put it up.
Oh, no. Oh, noes. Oh, no. How bad is it?
Oh, it's really bad.
Oh. Oh, no. No.
It's all the shadows
Oh.
that I just did.
Oh no.
Oh, noes.
Thankfully, it's fixable.
It's not Ducky.
It's not Ducky, but I can fix it.
I like how you guys have like an instant button for it now.
Right? It happens a lot, sadly. I wish it were not happening as often, however. All right. So I'm really just going to put two dark stripes through the middle. I think that'll look good enough. Yeah, no, if Control Z would do. I earlier today did. I was in frickin' Premiere, and it wouldn't let me Control Z enough. So
Yeah, there's a certain point in which Control Z no longer works.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's actually just faster to do what I just did.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, one of the things you can do is with W, there's a. Can you see my little arrow
Yes.
on screen? Okay. Right here is a checkbox called Apply to Connected Pixels Only.
Mm-hmm.
If you uncheck that and then select the color, it will select everything of that color in one shot.
Mm-hmm. So
And they don't have to be connected. So it makes it so much easier if you make a screw up like that to come back from it.
Uh-huh. Queen of the 500 layer. I am horrible about having a zillion unnamed layers. I'm sure that there's some Photoshop magazine out there that's like, and we're going to bring up Guy Davis now. How he never does what he's supposed to do. And watch how Guy Davis works. Like he's supposed to do these things, and he doesn't because he's an idiot.
And now look at the nightmare he's created. Cthulhu is literally coming up from his Photoshop.
Look at all of the demons. They're singing a song.
They're singing the song to end the world.
From all his stupid layers, if you just name his layers. Oh.
Yeah, I think that goes for both of us. Like, we give some poor obsessive compulsive a heart attack if they looked at our. It's like, I need another layer. No!
What is he doing? Why is he doing it?
Why do they hate us so?
Right? Now we can have a shared turn lane. That's cool. Oh, I must stand up now. I must stand up.
Okay, and multiply. Oh, that looks really good.
Oh, look at that. My poor child is going to be so disappointed. I think he was hoping that it would snow and he'd be allowed to stay home.
No, it's not going to snow that much.
Yep. That's what I said. He's going to be so disappointed. Yeah, I see that a lot in Character Animator. With riggers having such dramatic opinions. About your layer orders and things like that. All right. Ourselves. Right? That's what I'm doing here is I'm like totally going to have all these freeways. But I wanted to have a shared turn lane, so we've got a shared turn lane here. See you later, Tessa. Have a good day.
Yeah. Have a nice day, Tessa.
thing is, 44th doesn't have a shared turn lane. The spot that I was actually looking at. Really. Of course, there's no shared turn lane over on Wadsworth. There's no shared turn lane on 72nd. They just have it as a boulevard. So I did not, in fact, capture a shared turn lane at this scale. That's right. Right? The things people do for a shared turn lane.
I also am going to leave. I am tired.
Yeah, you need to leave, dude. You need to go to sleep.
I'll see you guys
We're
later.
glad to have you around, but we want you to take care of yourself, man.
Feel that.
We'll see
I'll
you
see you
around.
later.
Take care. He does not sound good.
No. I think he's going to be calling out sick tomorrow.
I think so too. No road turtles.
What the hell was that? What the? Something just happened, and
oh, I hope that was what. Frogger was an awesome game. I'm just saying. So one of my favorite memories of my dad is him playing Frogger, and back when the Atari was still a thing, and he was playing Frogger, and man, he would crack up every time the frog would get squished. It would make it because it would make that that noise every time, and it made him laugh, and he would laugh. It's one of those things that you have these these like moments where you're like, oh, I know, I remember what's going on here on this. But the thing that I remember so much was the way he held the controller. That was so strange because he would hold it like it was fragile. So he'd hold the controller and then he'd hold his hand over the controller. So he was just tapping the joystick one direction or the other. So he just tap 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 tap, and he actually got really really good. But man, he would laugh about that noise that it made every time the turtle got squished. He'd get such a kick out of that. Weird sort.
how do I put a border?
Wow. Putting 9 meters between them makes them not very.
I just discovered another thing.
You did?
So up in the layer properties, there's a button for border effects, and you can put borders on texts and things like that. I didn't even know that existed.
Up in the layer properties.
So underneath the navigation tool is layer properties.
I may
Right
have
here?
a layout that's different.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that, but I can click it. Yeah, I've got. Oh,
And
border
this
effect.
first one is border effects. The next one is extract line. Then you have tone, and I use layer color all the time.
Well, I didn't. That is going to make things markedly easier for me that I have been doing the hard way this entire time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I think it's 9 meters between those.
So, what do you think about this as a little standee on our table?
Oh, I love it. I already like it. That's a good one. It's 4 meters. Measure twice, paint once. I'm gonna make it even worse. Well, that one's clearly 3 meters. So Wheat Ridge stripes to 3 meters, and Arvada stripes to 4. That makes sense. Whatever. People. It's most definitely 4 meters, and that's most definitely 3. That's funny. Welcome to government bureaucracy. Tell me this isn't a government operation.
Now, is this printable? How big is this? Is there a quick way to figure out how big?
Change image size. And then just don't hit OK under edit.
Inches. 1.67 in width and a little bit above 1.5 inches and a little bit above 3 in height. That seems a bit small to me. What would be a good size?
Um,
5 inches by 2.5.
Yeah, that. Well, I mean, 3x5 would be like a traditional 3x5 card, right? So that'd give us a good size idea. But if you're doing a standee, push that top side to 8.5. I mean, you might as well make it as high as a piece of paper, or make it 11. I mean, make it 11 so it'd be as high as a piece of paper. Right? I mean,
11 by 5.5.
Sure.
Okay.
Because then you can print it in the center of a normal piece of like cardboard or cardstock and just hack the sides off. Or even more, don't hack the sides off, just bend them around behind it and it'll stand up by itself.
Yeah. That's the one nice thing about using vector layers is the
scales. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Only I did that. I'm just saying.
But we could also post this because I'm going to have those racks sitting there. We could also post it up on the rack too. So that people can see, oh, hey, here's Quasar Art Collective. What is Quasar Art Collective? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Timmy.
Since you asked, let me tell you.
Also, this is a remarkable bit of growth between the first iteration of Commander Quackers, which I love. I still love Space Duck.
Right? Yeah. I'm not going to say the thing that came to mind.
No, please say.
I was saying, Space Duck. That's like Space Ghost, coast to coast. Except space. Oh, no.
Well, that's better than where I went, so.
Okay. I ended up there and I was like, stop. We're just going to stop.
Because I thought you were going to go down like the Space Pants.
Space Pants is pretty close. I mean, I'm not going to lie. All right, now I have a shared turn lane. That's nice. Shared turn lane requires these little arrows. This guy here, which I'll just duplicate. Take them over and just copy it, stick them in here. That's not it. We're on the wrong layer. That's what we're doing. We're on the wrong layer. But that's not the wrong layer in the same. I wasn't painting. So. Your dream has been achieved. I'm worried about your dreams. It was interesting. I was telling Andy about the book that I've been reading. Makes saying making a case that all of us are just by default good, and he's like, I don't like this book. It's making me making me question my thoughts on people. Linger. Pretty funny. I'm like, I don't know what to say, man, because I like totally did the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe. Want to see some magic? And it's never there. It's always there. There we go. Or Japan. And good catch, because legitimately I've spent enough time in Japan now that I realistically might flip these things. It doesn't look weird anymore to me.
Holy moly! It's already 11:30.
Yep.
I have been so obsessed with getting the new drawing done.
But it looks good.
Yes, it does.
So I'm not going to complain.
God, I've already done so much art this, and we're only in January. Like,
Right? Red light, blue light.
oh, did I show you the flag I want to make?
For Quack?
No, I want to make and sell like a little flag you can put on your car.
Okay.
So here's what I've kind of been playing with.
I like it. It's cute. Any particular thing you're doing that for me. That's not a quack thing.
No, that's not a quack thing.
Cool.
I was actually gonna make it for. I was gonna print one out just for myself to put onto my car. So
that sounds fun.
And have the skull and cross waving in the wind. And have people go, wait, that didn't look right. And then have them look at it again and go, that's a pencil and a brush. This guy must be an artist. Because I'm goofy like that.
Right. I kind of like I like the pencil and the brush, though.
Warning, pirate artist on board. I love it. I love it.
You should have an insight breakdown line. Nah. Problem is, I need a breakdown line on both sides. I don't think I have enough lanes worth of space over here. I do. Exactly one lane's worth of space over here. That's fine. Oh, yeah. That's not a bad idea.
What?
Bob's suggesting I should have used Havana between Alameda and Mississippi because it's got a pretty good shared turn lane. And I was like, yeah, that makes some sense.
I'll have to fix that guy's neck later. It is totally fudged up in the sketching.
I'm just giving myself some pre-built things that are at the correct scale. Now I have to mess them later. And I'll save this as
I think I'm gonna move this.
because of course the breakdown lanes don't wear as much as the actual lanes themselves. All right, so that gives us we've got one lane where we've got a single lane, and then we've got, well, two lanes, I guess we should say. Two lanes with a shared turn lane, and then a freeway. And I can make those two lanes into a 4-lane, or I can just change the stripes to yellow, and then it's oncoming traffic. Which works. All I have to do is use the fill tool. Yay!
There you go.
The only problem I have is that I don't feel like these are multiples of the correct distance of the thing, so that they won't cycle. And that's the only problem. So now I should think about my math. I hate math, and I end up doing it a lot, especially in animation. Bob, do you know why they say red light, blue light? Yes, oh, there was a word for green in Japanese, midori, but it was green was a Buddhist color, and it was only for special ceremonies, and so they didn't use that color if they could avoid it. So it's 300, so it's going to be 3,600 by 3,600, and I figured that was the case. Yep. So you'll end up with that showing up all the time too. It's kind of like the most bizarre thing. They'll use aoi to represent blue and green. And so the lights were blue because they were also green. But they would say because they had to have a word for green, because otherwise how would you talk about grass or just weeds, the leaves on flowers. So the word for green was sacred. This will allow me to also do the thing. Right. But it is similar. It's a similar problem. Well, that one I always kind of feel like is more like tristodectophobia. Or at least that one feels more like tristodectophobia. The way we treat the number 13.
Sorry, I went very, very quiet. I was
All right. I've been talking over here about the Japanese language. Well, I also think that that's more. I mean, like, you probably won't find a lot of younger people doing that same problem and being concerned with it. So, they're kind of doing a lot more, screw it. It's not worth it sort of stuff.
Oh, I love Midori liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
Mix that with orange juice and have a melon ball. Oh, it's really good.
Yeah. Hmm. Right. I'll just center these.
Oh no.
What?
So Tessa had a stream earlier in which she had very, very spicy ramen
Oh no.
as her challenge. And her tiny one
Got into it.
decided to test the noodle bowls
Ooh, things are not going well.
and discovered spicy as a flavor.
Right. And now things go bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry for her. Oof. Oof.
The pain. I don't know. Spicy ramen could be fun. It depends.
Yeah, well, there's a difference. When you're doing it as an adult, you can really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
When you accidentally run into it and you're like 7 years old,
Things get ugly.
yeah.
It's true.
My mom still talks about my oldest brother's meeting with hot mustard, hot Chinese mustard. Because apparently he liked to steal stuff from the table. He would reach
Right.
up and grab it and put it into his mouth. And one day they had Chinese food with hot Chinese mustard, and he grabbed a big spoonful of that and just shoved it into his mouth.
Oh.
And then discovered Oriental hot.
Mm-hmm. Pistachio ice cream. Oh.
I would love pistachio ice cream. Oof. That was my favorite.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a mistake right there.
oh yeah, yeah.
You only make that mistake once.
So today we were driving, and I was teaching. I was teaching Andy's kid to drive stick, and she did the classic thing of pressing in the clutch but not hitting the clutch, but instead hitting the brake pedal. So we came to a screeching halt, and I said, and she was like, "I'm so sorry," and I'm like, "It's all right. We all do that." I said, "However, we also only do that mistake once because it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It'll freak you out." And she was like, "Yeah, it makes sense." That's very cool.
Yeah, it looks like they're saying that we might just get an inch out of this storm for snow.
Yeah. I'm not even getting the alert down here. It says snow. It's not even saying it. I, by the way, switched over to my main camera because I have to write a note back to one of Kai's teachers. So,
Okay.
and there's no reason to put that up on screen.
No, not at all. I'm letting my mind kind of cook on this story just a little bit. But with 5 minutes left, I don't think I'm going to be getting another panel done.
It's my thought too.
Well, you just want to call it here then?
Yeah, but I've got to get back to the main screen first for that. We can do that. We can just call it and then come in tomorrow.
Yep.
So remember, the closing is still loud. I haven't adjusted the volume or anything on the closing. So pull your headphones off before I go. And we'll see you later, Bob. Thanks for joining us. And as well, Melon and Tessa. And we had all kinds of people here today. And Dan was here for a while, and Brent was here for a while. And we even, for a while here, we had a new viewer right in the very top. Andy, Deep was here. And then we had Sarge here, which I'm hoping Sarge has a great time or has good luck tomorrow. Good hunting, Sarge. And for everybody else, we will see you on the morrow. And as always, keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.
Bye.